unorthodox alliance. I believe that that's enough for this fight. What do you think? I, Mubik of the Yun household, shall do as you suggest. Everyone. Aren't you excited for the future of Murim? We have these two very talented individuals. We shall use this competition as an opportunity to prepare for the fight against the Yumiyoung cult, and we shall win against them no matter what. That's right. We shall win. Let's teach those bastards a lesson. It was a great fight, miss. I learned a lot from why. Young lady. This voice. Hey. Look over there. There. Aren't they disciples of the Nangong clan? But why do they look so? Are you all right? Kohuk. Young master. It's fine. Take your time. Did something happen? It's the Yumiyoung cult's lunar fairy and the Wushan fox. Ambushed. The Nangong clan. Is that true? Yes. As soon as the patriarch realized what was happening. He said that you and the young lady must be notified, so he sent us here. However, the entirety of Hefei has been surrounded by the Yumiyoung cult members, so we were tied down, causing us to be late. Then. Our father and mother alive. We left as soon as the battle began. So there is no way for us to know. I apologize. Oh, goodness. What time did they invade? It's not exact, but around 3 to 5. That would mean that it's been more than half a day. There is no time. I must return before anything else happens. Brother, get up. Yun. Since we don't know if father is still alive, we must return to Hefei right away. Alliance leader, there is a chance that there will be another fight against the Yumiyoung cult. Could we request the assistance of the Storm Squad? Of course. I will have them join you as soon as they are ready. Thank you. Then. We'll be leaving right away. Let us return to the Nangong clan. I cannot stall for time any longer. I need to return to the Nangong clan before something worse happens to father. Brother, get up. Yun. Since we don't know if father is still alive, we must return to Hefei right away. Alliance leader, there is a chance that there will be another fight against the Yumiyoung cult. Could we request the assistance of the Storm Squad? 7 Of course. I will have them join you as soon as they are ready. Thank you. Then. We'll be leaving right away. Let us return to the Nangong clan. And so, Nangong Chun and Nangong Yun prepared as quickly as they could and returned to Hefei with the Blue Heaven Squad. But they were faced with 2 red stars in the sky on the outskirts of Hefei. N, 2 red stars meeting is supposed to be a bad omen when they return to the Nangong clan. Everything was already over. Last night, at the Nangong clan. Cook. Do not fall back. We must protect the Nangong clan. Kwa. Kohuk. Damn it. I didn't know the Yumiyoung cult was this powerful. At this rate, the Nangong clan will cease to exist. We need to evacuate everyone before that happens. Everyone, leave this place to me and evacuate. Go to Luoyang and join the Blue Heaven Squad. P. Patriarch. Honey. We can't leave without you. We'll stay here and fight alongside you. I can only fight without having to worry if I'm sure that you are safe. So, don't worry about me and evacuate with the others. Hurry. You. Madam, let us evacuate as he said. Leave this place to the Patriarch and let us join the young master and young lady. We can request for help from the Wudang sect and come back. Ha. Arrogant bastards. How dare you suggest running away when I'm right here? How ridiculous. I will send you all to hell. You can all burn for eternity there. Humph. How inferior. Sword King. I'll kill your bitch first. Damn it. My wife. Cook. Honey. Cough, cough. Cough, arg. Yes, sir. Arg. Way, damn it. When did this old fox get this strong? Ha ha ha. Sword King Nangong Bayak. I'll send you to see the Waryong swordsman. Die. Yan. H. Honey. Why? Did you? You have to live. For the sake of the Jianghu and Murim. And for our children. Ha, take care. Of the children. Honey. Ugh. You arrogant bastard. 000. Arg. Of 7,444. Wait for me. I'll. Be with you soon. After. I've taken the heads off of those evil villains. Boundless Heaven Technique sh Form Emperor Sword Form. Sword King. No matter how great you may be, you won't be able to deal with both of us at once. Kurak. OOVA. Humph. How pitiful. I've finally gotten my revenge after 20 years. He may be famous, but he's nothing in front of the Yumiyoung cult. You're right. He may be the Sword King. But that attack just now should have killed him. Anyway. I'm sure the cult leader is waiting. Let us return quickly. Alright, let us go. Father. Mother. Why? Why can't I find even traces of them? Kohuk. Patriarch. Cook. I'm sorry. Where? Just where? I'm sure father and mother survived and went somewhere else. I'm sure. The incident in the Nangong clan shocked all of Murim. Orthodox Alliance Base 200. We must do something. We have to make those Yumiyoung cult bastards pay for what they've done. He's right. 00. Of course. On the name of the Orthodox Murim, we will return this shame and humiliation to them twofold. The Orthodox Alliance resolved to get revenge and prepared for the elimination of the Yumiyoung cult while a new incident was happening that would influence the entire Murim. Imperial Palace. Wall of. Hoo, who's this? 000 if it's not His Imperial Majesty. What kind of power do you want this time? The Yumiyoung cult leader, who had been wrapped in veils, finally began stepping foot into Murim with the Imperial Palace supporting him. The palace. What kind of power do you wish for, Your Majesty? What I wish for is an everlasting force of authority. Then your wish has already been granted, Your Majesty. What do you mean? You have put us, the Yumiyoung cult, under you, so you have already gained the everlasting authority that you wished for. As long as you do not cast us out, your authority shall last for more than a millennia. Fufu. I will never cast out the Yumiyoung cult, even if the earth and sky themselves split. I swear it. That also makes me quite satisfied. The Yumiyoung cult leader, whose whereabouts were unknown till now, finally revealed herself within the palace. Her words were not just empty promises. It's an attack by the Yumiyoung cult. Retreat. Starting with the downfall of the symbol of the Orthodox sects, the Sword King's clan, the Yumiyoung cult, which had accelerated their expansion, began their total offensive against the Orthodox sects. As a result, please spare us. We will gladly become cult members. Starting with the elite disciples of the Orthodox sects bowing to the might of the Yumiyoung cult. Many martial masters of the lands, not only those of the unorthodox sects, began to fight to become part of the Yumiyoung cult. Soon after, 5 Peak Stronghold. Ah! This training never ends. Young master. Pause. How is it? Swinging a proper sword for the first time in your life. I'm certainly not used to it. But I can see it getting better once I get more comfortable. It must be because he used that blade for so long. His martial arts don't seem to be meshing well with the sword. If only someone could give him some teachings. What? Why is it getting dark here? Ah. NNG. It's really heavy. Miss. What are you doing there? What do you mean? I'm trying to help with Yun's training, of course, so I'm rolling this stone up. Training. What is she? Alright then, go ahead and try. Breaking this rock in a single strike. Alright. Fuck it, I'll try it. Hi. Cough cough cough. Ugh, so dusty. Yun. Are you alive? Couch why young master. Are you alright? Damn, this rock. 000. Is really tough. Oh, young master. Wow Yun. How did you do that? I honestly wasn't sure if you could do it. Do you want to try it one more time? This really seems to work wonders on Marshall. Work wonders, my ass. I thought I was going to die. But I also think it might be good to try it one more time. Alright. Let's get started right away. And so Yun and the 10 heroes, after taking care of the situation, were finally able to focus on training. And more time passed. Until winter arrived at the 5 Peak Mountains. Ack. I'm going to freeze to death. Why won't this snow stop? I agree. Why don't we head back? It's going to get dark soon. Yeah. Let's head back, and come back tomorrow to train. Hey. Old man Shim. How is the training going? We're thinking of heading back, so let's end things here. What's up with him? Did he fall asleep in the middle of his training? Don't we need to wake him up and get him fed? Big bro, hold on. We can't touch him right now. It seems he's entered the selection phase. The selection phase. It's something Sage Chun-Ji taught me about before, the chi breathing stage before complete reconstruction of the body. Touching him now could put him in a terrible state like before. I will stay here and ensure his safety. Well. We've got nothing to worry about if you're watching him. I'll leave it to you. Old man Shim. You've been sitting around looking so glum recently that I thought you were gonna die soon. Looks like that's not the case, huh? I don't know if you can hear me, but see you again soon. In the end. Shim Yanggak's possibly final fight with his inner energies went on for 3 days and nights straight. And when his chi circulation had reached its peak on the morning of the fourth day. Finally. You were here. Shin Yanggak experienced the true reconstruction of his body, Fufu. And was reborn into a new form. If it weren't for your teachings I would never have reached this stage. I vow to continue to repay this debt for the rest of my life. I, Shim Yen no, Shim Tong, will swear loyalty in the name of the sky. What teachings? Let's head back. I'm starving from eating only rice balls while I had to wait for you. Ah, don't be like that. Young master. Wait up. I won't steal any of your rice balls. What? Old man Shim successfully reconstructed his body. Congratulations, old man Shim. How do you feel? Does it feel like being reborn? 0000000. Ah well. It's not really that extreme. But nothing seems to be that different about him, does it? What do you mean? Can you not see my face, freed from all the stress of burdens of the world? Ah. Well. If you say so. Ta-ha. Ha. Now that Shim has regained his strength, I wanted an announcement. What is it? Well, I've already given up the position of leading the 5-peak stronghold, so I'm thinking of leaving the mountains soon. Why you're leaving? I've already given up the position of leading the 5-peak stronghold, so I'm thinking of leaving the mountains soon. Why you're leaving? But. 8 Isn't this too sudden? Brother Pong, did something happen? Well. For the past few days I've been having bad dreams. 7 It's gotten me worried about my family. I've spent a lot of time with Brother Pong, so I'll also be leaving. Well. If that's the reason then you should definitely go check on them. But you'll come back, right? Well. I'm not quite sure, so I can't give any definite answers. You never know where a person's path may lead. Of course, you should protect your family first. If it weren't for you, neither the stronghold, nor the 10 heroes would have ever come together. So from now on, I hope you're able to freely live the life you want to live with your family. You guys. Alright. Then I'll return to my family without feeling sorry. Stay healthy, and let's meet again. Then. I will also leave the mountain. I'm going to quit being a bandit, open and in. And live a proper, quiet life. What? You know how to cook. Ha, he'd go out of business immediately if he was the one cooking. He's probably going to go with Chaein. Ha. Indeed. I'll be the server, and Chaein will do the cooking. I was planning on letting them know myself. Everyone has a place to go outside of the stronghold. I want to be with Gyoka longer, but being a bandit is hard. Sobek. Why do you look so glum? I'm sure you do great working with us, don't you think? Ha. I can come with you. What? Of course. We're family, aren't we? We stick together. I talked it out with Cholson already Chaein. Let's make the best inn in the land. Yeah. We can both work at an inn together for the rest of our lives. Oh yeah. I'm worried there might not be enough seats at the inn for us to visit once you get going. Of course not. We'll reserve spots for you, come anytime you want. And so a week later. The 10 heroes that seemed like they would last forever finally went their own ways. Stay safe. Don't forget. Even if we are apart, we are eternally brothers. But that farewell is just another step towards new bonds. Brother Gyoka. If you leave the mountains, make sure to visit our inn. Oh dear, Darayan must be so happy he has so many places to go. What? Are you leaving too? I should head back soon. My father must be waiting. Why do you ask? Did you want me to stay here forever? No way. Don't bother the others and just leave. Throwing out the heaven-destroying demon lord's daughter like this, are you sure you can handle the consequences? Just get walking. Oh, okay. NNG. You seem a little lonely, young master. Not lonely. Maybe a little sentimental. When your heart is troubled, the best thing to do is to train. On that note, why don't you use this chance to learn the sword-moving will? The sword-moving will. Hiya. Yo. How is it? I should be able to take down most orthodox sect fighters easily, right? I guess. I'm trying to do that sword-moving will or whatever. What does it mean to bond with the sword? Is that why you've just been staring at it? Obviously. I've spent about 4 hours on this already. Ha. The sword-moving will isn't learned by just staring at a sword. First, you split your chi into two. Split it into two. Then, you push one half into the sword, and use the remaining half to control the connection between you and the sword. Well, even though I explained that, I've never succeeded in connecting my body to the sword, much less being able to use the sword-moving will myself. So why don't you try taking it slow? Connect the body and sword. 1000, together. Incredible. Knew he was talented. 000, but to think he would be able to grasp the basics immediately. Is there no limit to Yun's martial arts? Meanwhile, in Luoyang. Sangzhou Merchant Union. For accepting us, the Nangong, so easily. We will never forget your kindness. We are prepared to help at any time, so please let us know. There's no need for such words. We are honored ourselves that the Nangong would ask to cooperate with us. Envoy Chief Sun Myung. We are the ones who should apologize for requesting guardianship after your recent experience. Union owner Sun Yul, the Yumiang cult's chaos has also caused the Green Forest to act up. So we had no other option. You said this envoy would cross the Red Wind Stronghold and the Five Peak Stronghold, right? That's good. 7. I have personal business with the Five Peak Stronghold. Personal business. Mubik spent his younger days on good terms with the Waryong Manor. He could not simply avert his eyes to the injustice they had suffered. So. Yun, are you coming with us? I do not care 7 what happens to the Waryong Manor. Even if that place were to fall to a vengeful sword right now. Hiya. Some people may hold a sword their entire lives, and still never be able to swing it properly. What are the limits of the young master's talent? QG. This. Ha is the sword-moving will. This. Ha calm. Is the sword-moving will. No. Something's missing. Ha. Didn't you just do it? Not even. That was just child's play. Har the heavenly sword supreme sword-moving will wasn't like this. How did he put that kind of chi into his sword? Like this. Ha. Azuraskans. Calm from my perspective. That would be considered a success. While Yun Jioka was occupied with his sword-moving will training, the Nangong clan guarded the Sangzhou Merchant Union. On their way to the Five Peak Mountain. Azuraskans. Calm. We managed to get through the Crimson Wind Stronghold's territory like it was nothing. Even the most powerful bandits know to value their own lives. We didn't even see a glimpse of them. This is all thanks to the Nangong clan, the best in the world. 1000 calm haha. You're being too kind. I heard that the bandits in the Five-Peak Mountain are rather gentle compared to the Crimson Wind stronghold. Do you think we'll be able to get by them with no problem this time too, Chun? I'm not sure. Haha. Azuraskins. Calm, I can't really say. From what I heard, the ones that put the Waryong Manor into their current situation was the Five-Peak Stronghold's 10 heroes. Among them, Azuraskins. Calm, they say it was because of the young bandit who's very skilled. If they don't make an appearance. Wei. Cook. Calm. Envoy Chief. Are you alright? HEW. Azuraskins. Calm you, I'm alright. I was just caught off guard. But what happened? Watch out, everyone. I suddenly lost control of my chi. Try to avoid the attacks. Azuraskins. Calm. Get out of the way. Calm. Waryong. Azuraskins. Calm. Get back here. Right now. Azuraskins. Calm. Goodness. He summoningi's sword. Calm. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Phew. Azuraskins. Calm, my sword suddenly flew out of control, so I was in some trouble. Ahem. It's the Five Peaks 10 heroes. Envoy Chief, leave this to me. I was told to be wary of the young bandit that's good with swords and from the Five Peaks 10 heroes. Looks like I found him. Azuraskins. Calm. Let me introduce myself. I'm the successor of the Nangong clan. Nangong Chun. W8. The Nangong clan. 1th then, that's the Sword Kings. Yes. That's one of the most renowned families of the Orthodox Murim. The Nangong clan. Azuraskins. Calm. Yun. However, there is only one reason why I am here today. It's to request a lesson from you. Azuraskins. Calm, I hope that you won't turn me down. Pardon. F from me. It's to request a lesson from you. I hope that you won't turn me down. Pardon. F from me. The Nangong clan was so bold with that interaction. Is there a connection between the Nangong clan and the Waryong Manor? Chun. A duel, out of nowhere. You attacked us first, so I'll take your silence as a yes. Chun. Great nature. As expected of the Nangong clan. His sword technique is scary. He's not an opponent I can just keep dodging. Then. 9 Heavens Artie's third form Dragon of the Cloud and Tiger of the Wind 000. Ha. Wasn't that the 9 Heaven Arts just now? And he also possesses the Waryong sword. What kind of relationship do you have with the Waryong Manor? Relationship. Well, it definitely goes far back. Since my name is Yun Jioka, it's not exactly the kind of relationship that I can change. What? Yun Jioka. Then. Are you? Are you really Uncle Yun's youngest son? Please watch out. We're still fighting. You were just a little kid holding hands with Yun. You've already grown up this much. Wait. What are you doing here as a bandit? I think that would be a long story. Why don't we talk inside? We can just stop the duel now since there are other people watching. I would love to. But I am a martial artist to my core, after all. I would love to see this fight the end. Seeing how talented you are. Then, as you wish. Kiki, you're not gonna go easy on me or anything because you're still attached to my sister, are you? 0D, don't say that. I wasn't gonna go easy on you at all. What? Do they know each other? It looks like it. They seem pretty friendly. Perhaps they're renegotiating the toll fees. Ah. I don't think so. Then let's go. Alright, come at me. Show me how skilled you are. The duel that began without any misunderstanding looked like a pretty even fight because Yun Jioka went rather easy, having fought against countless expert martial artists. However, his opponent, who exploited every opening, was the successor of the Nangong clan and the disciple of the Sword King Namgong Bayak, Nangong Chun. Boundless Heaven Technique. Cook. You. He's stronger than I expected. Then. Tum Enamon Gloms C. Ayaya. That technique. Sword moving will. I'm even more certain now. Kohyu. Hey. Are you alright? You. Chun. Blue Heaven Squad. Prepare for battle. Damn it. So this is what it's come to. I'm alright. Everyone, put away your swords. This was just a friendly duel. Isn't that right, Jioka? But. I hurt you. Haha. That's what happens when you fight. I would have dodged in any other case. But I suddenly wanted to face your sword-moving will head-on instead. But why? It's not that great of a technique. He's trying to make me look better. He's just as considerate as Yun. Well, now that this is over, shall we go talk? I can just call you Jioka since you're Uncle Yun's youngest son, right? Although I already did. Then this person is now. Yes, of course. One of my brothers. So which way is your wait? Not that way. Chun. And so, Yun Jioka and the Nangong clan. Don't die. Physician. Call a physician. We're reunited anew. Are you alright? A wound like this will heal quickly. Oof, don't worry about it, Jioka. Brother. You can't die on me. Brother. Weren't they just fighting each other? What's going on? What do you think? I guess the toll fees aren't happening. Sigh. 000, he was right. Thanks to Nangong Chun and Jioka, the Sangjo Merchant Union and the Blue Heaven Squad were able to safely get through the 5 Peak Mountains. Nangong Chun decided to stay in the stronghold for a few days so that his wound could heal. And that evening, after a day of chaos, what? That happened. Aunt Beck has done something terrible to you. Well. It's all in the past now. But he's. I am. Shim Yangak no Shim Tong. I have decided to serve the young master for the rest of my life. Please don't mind me. Ha. He's just some old man I know. I see. Anyway, having heard your story, I think I get why Yun acted that way in the past. Did something happen to her? Well, she used to never really care about social connections. Hara. But then she suddenly acted like she was going to cut off all connections with the Waryong manor. It really surprised us all. This is just my assumption, but I think she acted that way because she knows what happened to you. She did. She acted that way because of what happened to me. But life really is unpredictable. Azuraskans. Calm. You were bullied for so long in the household. To think that you would grow up to be the proper successor of Uncle Yun. Karma, am I right? Ha. Successor. Well, the household should be represented by the person who has inherited its martial arts. Who else could be considered the successor if not you? I'm curious now. 7. How did you reach that realm at such a young age? That's Waryong manners. I coincidentally found the book containing the family's martial arts in the storage and trained like hell because I was bored. What? With just a book? Without a master? That would make you a genius, wouldn't it? I don't think it's that great of a feat. He didn't doubt me at all. No, there's no need to hide your talent. But how long do you intend on staying here? That's 00. Currently, Jianghu is in danger because of the reappearance of the Yumiang cult. That's why. It's important that everyone in Jianghu work together to fight them off. Each and every single martial artist on our side is important. What do you think about leaving this bandit life behind? Leaving. Heavenly Sword. A few days later, having recovered, Nangong Chun left to catch up with the rest of his people. Take care, Gioka. If you decide to leave this place, come see me. I'm sure Yun misses you too. Having planted the idea of leaving the stronghold in Gioka's mind, the idea began to take root, blooming within Gioka. You're dead once I catch you. Ha ha ha. A few days later. Young master. What are you doing here? I'm meditating. Go away. Why don't you train your sword moving will instead? And hurt someone accidentally again? No thanks. Then instead of isolating yourself like this, why don't you go and socialize? Do you think that Sage Chun Ji might have an answer? Of course. You can even stop by Luoyang for some good food on the way, and on the way back. You can visit the Sangzhou Merchant Union where you have someone waiting for you. Waiting for me. She doesn't even know that I'm here. If I can learn something from leaving the mountain, then it wouldn't be so bad, right? Plus, now, I have a home to return to. And more importantly, there is someone that I really want to see. I guess I have no choice then, huh? I'll have to leave this place for your sake. Huh, alright. If it's with you, I'll be happy to go anywhere. So, Yun Gioka left the 5 Peak Mountains, old man. You haven't forgotten anything, right? Stepping foot onto a new path. Yep. All ready. We'll be back soon, so don't worry. Take care until I'm back. Gioka. You have to come back. Take care. I thought Gioka would stay with us forever. Kohuk. Old man Shim. You old geezer. I'm gonna miss you. Where to, young master? We already decided on that, didn't we? First, we'll go to Wudong Mountain where Sage Chun Ji is. Of course, after that, I'll go to Luoyang to see Yun. A few days earlier in Luoyang. Hoho. You look lonely. Wanna have a drink with us? What? Are you threatening us right N? Heek. I knew it was you. You don't need to be so wary. We're just here to relay the message that the Orthodox Alliance leader wishes to see you. I can't tell you more than that here, but... Is this about the Yumiyoung cult? You already knew. Yes. I thought that he'd reach out to me if I was here. As Yun Jioka and Shim Tong descended the 5 Peak Mountains and stepped foot into the mainland, the Waryong Manor was also undergoing some great changes. The eldest son of the Waryong Manor, Yun Mubik, and the eldest daughter of the Yang family, Yang Yawa, have formed the bond of lovers. Finally, the Waryong Manor had created familial ties with the Yang family and had made a way out of their current situation. Yawa. The future of the Waryong Manor rests on you too. Continue to aid Mubik in bringing glory to our family. As you wish, mother. Eldest daughter of Yang family Yang Yawa. I can't believe I'd get to see my brother blush. Today really is an important day. And you, Seolju. Follow your new sister-in-law's example, and act more chaste until we find you a good man. Stop hanging out with those Woyang heroes or whatever. Yeah, that I get it. 2000 ha. Don't just say that. I will send someone to the Jinpyong Merchant Union to negotiate. Calm man. Let me pour you a glass. Oh, I should have visited you earlier. Sigh. Seolju, just endure it a little longer. Our brother's ceremony is nearing its end. 60,000 humph, if it wasn't his wedding, I'd have already run off from such a stuffy place. Aha, I understand you, but... Isn't it quite touching to see? Years ago, our father and the head of the Nangong clan stopped the lunar ferry. After that, due to father's illness and the lack of our family's unique martial arts, we began to slowly decline. Thanks to Mubik and mother's hard work, we were able to rebuild and flourish like we do now. I don't know about mother, but big brother sure did put in a lot of work. He went to the Nangong clan to learn martial arts too. Ha 000 Sai mother may say some harsh words, but she worked really hard to make our family flourish. So stop getting into trouble, and prepare yourself to get married. Grow up, grow you will you. Ow. Why am I always the one getting yelled at? Yeah, brother successfully connected us to the Yang family. And the ban on our entry to the mountains will also soon be resolved with our new connections with other merchant unions. Are you watching us, father? We will continue to strive for a better future, so please, watch in peace from up there. Now, everyone. Azuraskans. Calm. Today is a day to celebrate, please feast to your heart's desire, and bless the bond created between our two families. For the glory of the Waryong Manor and the Yang family. Azuraskans. Calm hurrah. Asuraskars calm. Miss Beck, you've done so much to fill in for the gap left by your husband. Good things will happen from now on, so please relax yourself just for today. Fufu. Certainly. Yeah, who cares about Yun Muriong, who wilted away sick? The Waryong Manor will finally leave its dark past behind, and flourish in the hands of Mubik and I. Seolju, where are you going? The wedding is almost over, so I'm returning to my quarters. Sigh. Why not stay a little longer? I think I'll pass. You can stay as long as you want. HMPF, fuck that. Do they really expect me to be stuck at home and quietly get married, before leaving my mark in the martial arts world? I have father's blood in me as well. But just because I was a daughter, I never was given the chance to fight. I definitely can't end up being the Jinpyong Merchant Union slave. I need to run away from home, and go to the Luoyang 5 heroes. So I can let my name be known throughout the lands. Oh ho. The ceremony is just getting started. What? Kaya. Just what is? Wall of. Who are you? You dare to believe that your head will stay on your shoulders after showing such insolence to the wrong manner. Scolju. Insolence. Kaya ha. How laughable. Ugh. Ugh. My true revenge hasn't even started yet. Kayak help us. P protect the important guests and evacuate. Ahaha. Azuraskans. Calm, why don't you try stopping this? Burke. 00. Just who are you? To do such a terrible thing to the Waryong manor. Ha, you fools. Now that the Waryong swordsman is dead, you forget my existence. Waryong swordsman. She. Could you be? Karg. You can't even counter such a simple attack. Azuraskans. Calm. Your skills are severely lacking compared to your father. Burke. I'll rescue my children. Is the Blue Dragon squad here yet? Contact the Orthodox Alliance immediately. Oh dear. Why did such a wicked foe appear here today? At this rate, the Waryong manor. Lunar Fairy. You wretch, you barely kept your life by pleading to our father. You dare act with such insolence here. Cialjo 0. Ha. Seeing your dirty mouth and your red hair. You must be his daughter. Ark. If I tear this feeble body to shreds. Burke. Q. I wonder if your dead father will burst out of his grave. Why'd you stop talking, huh? Ark. K. Why don't you sequel like before with that chatty mouth of yours? Scilju. Sunbeak. Oh. However, that is no matter. Unless the Waryong swordsman, Yun Muryong, returns from the grave, there is no human in this world that can defeat Lunar Fairy. You dare step foot into Waryong manor. Nine Heavens Art's third form L Dragon of the Cloud and Tiger of the Wind, begone from this place immediately. Wool. Let's see how long you can keep up that pathetic composure for. Prepare yourself. I'm not sure I need to prepare myself. Oh ho, this is pretty useful. Shut up, you fucker. I'm aware because I've faced the Yumiyoung cult strength myself. I need to end things with my strongest technique. Wine Heaven's APT's TTA form ground pending dragon claws while she has her guard down. Azure Escatus. Calm. Cook, how's that? Recognize the terror of the Waryong manor, Lunar Fairy. Ha. Gosh, it isn't even funny. And no way. Hua, an attack that I put all the power of my 7 stars into. I guess I expected too much. I didn't think it'd be this pathetic. To think you wouldn't even be worthy of wielding a sword. 0000. Cook. Cook. Damn it. Kiak. Be brother. 000 Com Patriarch. Brother, are you okay? Cough K Kiak. Shit. We'll fight from now on. All warriors of Waryong Manor, defend the Patriarch. And no, Sungbeak. She's not on a level that we can handle. There is no future for the Waryong Manor without the Patriarch. Protect him with your life. Yes, sir. It's obvious at a glance how pathetic you all are. Yun Muriong, that bastard, he must not have had any interest in educating his descendants. I'm bored. There's no need for me to do anything further. Enemy forces atop the outer wall. Burn them all. And leave nothing behind. As you wish. For the Yumiung cult. Kiak. Kiak. Cook, shit. To think the martial artists of Waryong Manor are falling so easily. I need to resolve this situation somehow. My husband. Please order a retreat. More lives will be needlessly lost if we continue fighting. One after escaping to where my parents are, we should plan for the future. E. Is this? 000 Ah. 000. Really how Waryong Manor will fall. Azuraskans. Calm. Without me being able to do anything. Ha. Stop fighting, everyone retreat. From now on, we will give up on Waryong Manor. No way. And so, even more futilely than the Sword King family, the history of Waryong Manor disappeared in flames. Squad leader, are we just going to let them go like that? We can claim the lives of people as weak as this whenever we please. There is something more important left to do. Yun Muriong. Do you know how long I've waited for this day? Do you think lying down in a place like this will help you escape me? How foolish, Yun Muriong. Posthumous beheading. Her hatred towards moon-splitting swordsman Yun Muriong was so intense that she removed all of his bones from his tomb. And threw them out into a shit bucket. My goodness, that's so cruel. Why, young lord? Who? Put what? Where exactly? DDD. Could you say that again? Oh, is it your first time hearing about this? The Yumiling cult is all everyone's talking about. Well, the lunar fairy we all thought to be dead appeared out of nowhere. They ended the Namgung clan, and even destroyed the Waryong Manor. One of the 10 greatest martial masters, Namgung Bayak, has gone missing. And the already dead moon-splitting swordsman had his corpse mutilated. These days, no one knows what else will happen. The Yuns, did all the Yuns there die? Ah, I heard their lives were spared. Oh dear. But the Waryong Manor has been razed to the ground, so it looks like it'll be difficult for them to recover. That damned old fox. Young master, just give me the word. I will return with the head of that wretch this very moment. Why? What? What do you mean, why? The lunar fairy has committed a great evil against the Waryong Manor, so we need to take revenge. Old man Shim, were you close to someone in the Waryong Manor? No. So why would we take revenge? It doesn't matter to us whether they fall or not. I was just mad that the Yuns might have died before I had a chance to take my revenge personally. Whether someone's corpse got mutilated, or their name was smeared with feces, that has nothing to do with me. I prayed for a single moment of mercy. Even if he had grown sick. He was still my father. If he saw me in such a state, I'd hoped he'd give me even a glance of compassion. But that was my mistake. Nobody was willing to even look at me there. Young master. Then, should I at least investigate the Yumiyoung cult? If Namgung Bayak, one of the 10 martial masters fell, then this isn't just any ordinary situation. And moreover, the lunar fairy seems to hold a strong grudge against the Yuns. I worry that their conflict might harm you as well. You think I'd lose to that old hag? Ah, no, that's not what I meant. Hey, misters. Registration is over this way. Azure Askins. You're here to join the Azure Hall, right? If you write your name and family here, we'll lead you inside after we verify your information. What are you talking about? We were just on our way. Ah. Are you not a part of the Orthodox sections? I apologize, I made a mistake. Hold on, that doesn't make sense. Even if we were a part of the Orthodox sections, why would you just assume that we would participate? You seem to have gathered more than enough people. What's your reason for gathering so many warriors? Azure Askins. Do you intend to start a war? This is all because of those Yumiyoung cult bastards. The Nanyang Merchant Union that we used to work with betrayed us and began working with the Yumiyoung cult. As the Yumiyoung caused cracks to begin to form in the once indestructible boulder known as the Orthodox Alliance, more and more men have continued to join their forces. Is this a similar situation to how Green Forest grew its presence? Yes, that's correct. All of the people that have had complaints about the Orthodox Alliance, coupled with the notion that the Yumiyoung cult will be the next great power, have been causing proxy fights all over the lands. Our Azure Hall has been roped into one of those fights. On the surface, it's a fight between the Azure Hall and the Nanyang Merchant Union. But at its core it's a fight between the Orthodox Alliance and the Yumiyoung cult. Because of that, sects that have suffered casualties from the Yumiyoung cult and other Orthodox forces have come to assist us. So you thought we were one of those people? Azure Askins. Yes, and we've been nervous as we were soon to face that infamous Yumiyoung cult. But seeing the sword you were carrying, I was happy to see such a master of the martial arts come to aid us. Of course. I could tell by the markings on the sheath of your sword. You must be the next in line of a prestigious family. Oh, that guy's skills were nothing to brag about, but it seems he was carrying quite a nice sword, huh? Make good use of it. What should we do, young master? What do you mean? At this rate, we will inevitably clash against the Yumiyoung cult at some point. Wouldn't it be a good idea to pretend to help the Azure Hall so we can get an idea of the Yumiyoung cult's power? I guess we've been hearing about them wherever we go. We'll be paid if we fight, right? Oh. Of course. According to your contributions you can receive 100 to 300 man a day. Then sign me up. Really? Thank you. Could I get your family and name? Waryong Manor, Yun Jioka. Son of the moon-splitting swordsman. The Waryong Manor. Oh. I just noticed your red hair. Oh, why did it take me so long to notice? And the son of the great moon-splitting swordsman, what a wonderful help to us. Of course. That's why I'll need to be paid at least 1 silver ingot a day. What? What? You let such a scoundrel in? Well, he just busted in. Where is he now? He went to the guest house. 1 ingot a day. Those are a bandit's